Hey everybody, Angry Iceberg back with you, and it's finally here, part 3 of my Jumpstart pack opening video. It is the very first video I recorded for my YouTube channel, and it went far too long. It was over an hour and a half of uncut footage, and so I decided to chop it up into 3 pieces, thus part 1, 2, and 3. If you missed either of part 1 or part 2, number 1, you can click on the link right above my head, and that'll take you back to part 2. Or if you missed both of them, check in the description. I'll link both videos in the description below. One last thing before we head into part 3. The end of the video actually got cut off as I was opening up the last 4 packs, but I will be talking about that in my final thoughts wrap up for this video, so make sure you stick around for that. But without any further ado, let's get into part 3 of my Jumpstart pack opening video. What's next? Still kind of swing or basically batting a full 0 on anything that any of the top cards in this set, but that's okay. Maybe we'll find one. Dinosaurs. Salta Primal Hunger. This spell costs X less to cast, where X is the total power of creatures you control. Wow. 12/12 with trample. Man, that's pretty dope. That's pretty cool. That's pretty beefy. That's beefy. Drawer of the Mighty gets +2/+2 as long as you control a dinosaur and a 1 mana of any color. Oh wow. Look at that. That is real. That is, oh my. That is actually really good. Like the Quirion Elves. This is actually better than that. I mean, it's the same mana cost, right? The Quirion Elves, you could get green and then one other color of your choice. This goes any color. This seems like it'd be. This has got to be one that you'd put into a commander deck, especially one that was around, surrounding dinosaurs, I suppose. But even if you didn't have dinosaurs, that seems like it'd be a great card for a commander, for a green commander. Like, again, sound off in the comments. I want to hear what you guys think. I need to learn from you. I'm just trying to learn this game again, like figure out these cards and what's going to be good. I'm probably going to be playing a lot of commander. Savage Stomp. This spell costs 2 less to cast if it targets a dinosaur you control. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control, then that creature fights target creature you don't control. Okay. See, and this is human, so this would be all right. 7 mana cost dinosaur. Other dinosaurs you control get +1/+1. Create 3/3 green dinosaur creature token with trample. Okay. Cultivate. We know Cultivate. I know Cultivate goes in the in Commander. I've seen people playing that one for sure. We like Cultivate. Colossal. I don't know if that's my first Cultivate. I don't know where Cultivate came originally from. We'll have to look that up. If it's obviously it's M21, so it's a reprint. But well, anyway, Colossal Deadmaw. Trample. 6/6 trample for 6. Okay. Commune dinosaurs. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a dinosaur or land card from among them and put into your hand, to put the rest of the bottom of your library in any order. Ooh, that seems like again, if especially if you're making a dinosaur commander deck, this seems like it would be amazing in that. Just because, especially like early game, you're trying to find lands. You always want lands. This would be good. Crushing Canopy. We've seen that Titanic Growth. So Giant Growth was it 1 green for 1 green instant for 3/3? Is that what Giant Growth was? I'll have to remember. Anyway, 4/4 for 2 instant speed. It's pretty good. Orska Grillback. Another dinosaur. A 4/2 dinosaur for 3. There's our land. Ornery Dilophosaur. It's got Death Touch. Okay, it's 4 mana cost, Death Touch. Whenever Ornery Dinosaur, Dilophosaur, I can't say that word, attacks, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, Ornery Dilophosaur gets +2/+2 until the end of turn. Okay. Drowsing Tyrannodon. The defender, so as long as you control a creature with power 4 or greater, drowsing Pteranodon can attack. That's 2. Okay, so ooh, little dinosaur forest there. That's cool. That's on theme, right? I guess I never really paid attention to see if some of these other lands were like on theme. Obviously, that one was. That seems like a lot of that's pretty cool. I mean, I like some of the cards in here. Again, not so much. This is a deck, but this would be a really fun one to play. I think this would be a really fun one to play. Some of these other ones, I'm like, well, whatever. But I do like that dinosaur deck. I think that's right up my alley. Like I said at the beginning of this video, red green, all about red green beats. Fire to the face and just big green creatures. All right, here we go. Wham! Another dinosaur. So 2 in a row with the dinosaurs. This one's gonna be different. So last time we got Galta Primal Hunger, and this time we got Primal Might. Target creature you control gets +X/+X until the end of turn. Then it fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. Okay, so sorcery. All right. Rampaging Brontodon. So this one's got the 2. This one only had the 1 rare. Okay, so this one's got 2 rares. So this is, like I said, this is a different variant of the dinosaur deck. Trample 1 Rampaging Brontodon attacks. Get +1/+1 until the end of turn for each land you can. Wow. So again, would this be something you'd want to? I mean, obviously, if you're doing a dinosaur commander deck, this is the one you'd want in there, right? So, obviously, you'd want that in there because you're gonna have a lot. Especially late game, you're gonna have a lot of land. Get this guy out there, and he's gonna be big beef. Drover the Mighty. Drover the Mighty gets +2/+2 as long as you control a dinosaur. Oh, this is that one we talked about before. I really like that card. I really like that card. Even if you're not controlling a dinosaur, I really like this card in a green deck. Yeah. Savage Stomp. All right, so we're just gonna. I don't know what else. Some of this stuff is the same as we saw before. Again, there's our dinosaur forest. All right, so 2 in a row with dinosaurs. So that's cool. So now I can make. Can you imagine, like, if in this case, if you would have opened up both these packs in like maybe some sort of like tournament setting or whatever, and that's those 2 packs you got 2 dinosaurs and just go and wreck everybody with dinosaurs. I don't know. I think it'd be fun. Okay, I don't know if I'd be disappointed in it. I might be a little disappointed in it. But come on. Open up. And whoopoo! Tree hugging. All right, so we've had tree hugging. This is our second tree hugging. Primordial Sage. Let's bring up the other one. Let's compare to see if we got the same variant here or not. See which one. Is this the one we just opened up? Yeah. Primordial Sage. Yeah, so it looks like we got the same. Yeah, so we got the same one. So we got 2 of the same ones. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may draw a card. That's our rare. Huh. Yeah, that's a little disappointing. That's okay. That's okay. Hey, if we do this, I might, hey, maybe I'll give that one away to somebody. Maybe I'll give that away to a friend. I got a couple friends that are looking to learn Magic. Maybe we will give that one away. So far, I mean, the packs have not been great. We haven't like opened anything up that's super fantastic. I mean, there's been a few that I really liked, but as far as like value, like price wise, nothing super awesome yet, as far as I'm aware. Again, when I edit this, we'll figure out what these cards are worth then. So Doctor, Cradle of Vitality. Whenever you gain life, you may pay 1 colorless and 1 white. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature for each 1 life you gained. Okay. Another rare here. As long as your life total is greater than or equal to your starting life total, creatures you control get +1/+1. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control attack, you gain life equal to the number of attacking creatures. Well, that's pretty neat. So, I mean, you just attack with a bunch of white weenies, gain life. They all get +1/+1. That's cool. I mean, as long as you're at 20 or more, or 40 or more if you're in Commander. At the beginning of your upkeep step, if you gain 3 or more life this turn, create a 2/2 white griffin creature token with flying. Oh my. Combo. It's like I said, you just get those little white weenies out there. Wow. Okay. Target creature you control gains lifelink until the end of turn. So you're just getting all the life, getting all these little creatures out. Whenever Brightmare enters the battlefield, tap up to 1 target creature, you gain life equal to that creature's power. Again, this seems like it'd be a fun deck to play. Destroy target tapped creature, you gain 3 life. Lifelink. We saw that one before. Angel of Mercy. I remember this card. Angel of Mercy enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life. Yep. Okay. Bulwark Giant, we saw that one before. Sorry, Acolyte. This is that cat cleric. Was that in that kitty cat deck? It must have been. Okay. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. Interesting. All right, cool. I mean, this one here, I mean, I'm not a big white deck fan. I don't play white a whole lot, but this seems like it'd be a lot of fun, and it seems like it'd be a lot of fun to build some white weenie decks around this theme. So all right, guys, this is it. We have yet to open up anything of any significant value as far as I'm aware. Just right now, again, you guys are watching this, you'll know the value of the cards according to TCG Player as of the recording of this video, because I'll be including that. But right now, I'm looking at a list of the top ones, at least the top 10, and we haven't had any in the top 10 yet. So a little disappointing, but I mean, that's not what I'm doing this for. I'm doing this for fun. I'm not doing it because I expect to sell. Hopefully, I don't have to sell my collection anytime soon. Knock on wood. All right, our last pack of Jumpstart. All right, let's be good. Be good. Whoa, dragons. Oh, baby. What a way to end. I freaking love dragons. Always love dragons. The Shivan Dragon, even though the Shivan Dragon isn't so great anymore, the Shivan Dragon was, like, when I first started, man, that was the card for me. The very first tournament I ever played in, the guy that won it, I just watched him win it with Shivan Dragons. And he just, I don't know. It was, 1995 or 96, and it was amazing. So I'm super excited. Whatever's in here, I don't even care. It's dragons, freaking dragons, you guys. All right, here we go. Laughless Dragon Queen. So again, nothing in the top 10. That's okay. So it's a 6 casting cost, 6/6 flying dragon. Whenever another non-token dragon enters the battlefield under your control, create a 5/5 red dragon creature token with flying. Yes. Dragons you control. Oh, I do remember seeing this. Basically giving everybody, or giving it has the fire breathing, and I do remember Laughless. I remember seeing this and being excited about it. I dig it. I like this card a lot. It'll be a fun one to play with, for sure. Gadrak, the Crown Scourge. Flying Gadrak, the Crown Scourge can't attack unless you control 4 or more artifacts. Really? At the beginning of your end step, create a treasure token for each non-token creature that died this turn. It's an artifact. With tap to sacrifice this artifact, add 1 mana of any color. Okay. So you got to get this out. Okay, so for 3 mana, you can get it out pretty early. You're going to be, you need basically 4 turns, so it can still block. The 5/4 blocker with flying. Give it 4 turns. If it's still surviving, then you're in business. Okay, I can dig on that. I dig it. Love me some dragons. Hellkite Punisher. Another big one. 7 casting cost for a 6/6 flyer with fire breathing. Okay, so it's like a Shivan Dragon, except a little bit more expensive and a little bit more powerful. So yeah, I dig it. Anyway, Rapacious Dragon. When Rapacious Dragon enters the battlefield, create 2 treasure tokens. Okay, so this one kind of goes really well with this guy. Okay. So, I mean, get this guy on turn 3. This guy probably like turn 5, whatever. Not that. So, that'll help. So, basically, by the time, if you can get these guys out Get this guy out turn 3. You get this out turn 5. This guy will be able to attack on turn 5. Anyway, Draconic Roar. As an additional cost to cast a spell, you may reveal a dragon card from your hand. Draconic Roar deals 3 damage to target creature. If you revealed a dragon card or control a dragon as you cast a spell, Draconic Roar deals 3 damage to that creature's controller. Cool. Dragon Lord Servant. Dragon spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Cool. We like that. We like that, especially these big beefy dudes. Get those out earlier. Furnace Whelp. Furnace Whelp gets +1/+1 until end turn, so it's a little flyer with fire breathing. A little expensive, but hey, we dig it. Dragon Fodder. Create 1/1 red goblin creature token, or 2, so you get 2 1/1s for 1. Dragon Hatchling. Another fire breather for 2, but I guess so. It's better. I guess his flying's better than that sort of. I don't know. Whatever. Lightning Shrieker, Flying Trample, Haste. Love that. At the beginning of the end step, Lightning Shrieker owners shuffles it into their library. Aw. See, this was a type of card again, you know, with my my old Ren Tempo decks. This would have been something that would have been in there for sure. But we saw this one before, didn't we? I think this, yeah, we saw this before. Sharkan's Rage, we saw that one before. And, ooh, look at that. I love that. I love that art. Look at that dragon just flying over that mountain. I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. All right, so there we go. We ended strong, man. I love this pack. This is definitely my favorite pack because I mean I'm big on dragons. I love dragons. Some people might not like dragons. I dig dragons. Just bring back good memories. So again, some good packs in there. Some stuff that seemed like it'd be a lot of fun. Also some crap that I would not enjoy playing. So, but that is what it is. All right, so let's go ahead and get to the random packs. The random packs we're going to open again. This is my very first pack opening video, and so I'm excited to have it kicked off with Jumpstart. And we're going to be opening up these other packs. Again, we're just building my collection at this point. I'm learning about some of these cards and what they do and getting some ideas for some decks that I would like to build, especially in Commander, as I'm, you know, it's something new that I'm going to be learning. So just want to see here. This one here. So these 4, no, it was these 4. Sorry, I'm got something else in mind here. All right, so these ones and this one. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and let's open up, let's open up this 2015 core pack, core set pack here. I'm really curious because these packs actually came in another product that wasn't directly from Wizards, and so I'm kind of curious about some things here. Okay. Seems all right, I guess. I don't know how these packs normally open, but I'm just making sure these aren't like repacks or whatever. We'll find out. Any rate, all right. I'm gonna set that over here actually for now. Okay, so Fugitive Wizard. Well, 1 for 1. Feel a little weird. I mean, I don't think they're. I think they're real, but just they feel different than these cards, I think. Okay. Anyway, Foundry Street Denizen. Whenever another red creature attacks, we're gonna just destroy target artifact or enchantment. Gain 4 life. Necromancer Assistant. Verdant Haven. Enters the battlefield. You can gain 2 life when enchanted land tapped. I'm gonna kind of go through these a little bit faster since this video is kind of getting kind of long, a little long in the tooth. So we'll get to some of the rares and uncommons and stuff like that. All right, Pillar Light, Tormund's Crypt. Sacrifice Tormund's Crypt. Exile all cards from target player's graveyard. This is 0. Ooh. Oh my. I would assume this would be kind of like a sideboard card, but I mean, would it be something you'd play in Commander? I mean, do people play that one in Commander? I mean, it seems like it'd be a really good, especially people that are going after their graveyard, dumping stuff in their graveyard. You pump this out and you're like, haha, you don't get to play that. But it seems like it'd be kind of a jerk move. Gravedigger. There we go. remember playing some Gravedigger in decks before, like zombie decks and stuff like that. I remember that. Wall of Frost, Defender. This whenever Wall of Frost blocks a creature, that creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. 3 mana for a 0/7 wall. That's not too bad. Shivan Reef. Here we go. Look at that. We like that. That is, I think, I like it. I think it's a good card. I think it's, I mean, it's only $1.27 according to MTG Player, but I mean, if you're playing red and blue, which I mean, I don't mind playing red and blue. I kind of like red and blue decks. I've, you know, a little control, a little burn. I dig it. I like this card. I don't know. Yeah, I like this card. There we go. All right, we got our spirit. We can put that back on our spirit deck there. All right, what are we doing next? War of the Spark. No, let's do. We'll wait. We'll wait on War of the Spark. We'll open our 2 War of the Spark packs together. Okay. Let's do Dominaria. And again, this was coming out of a product that was not a wizard product. Feels fine. Feels like a regular pack. You can see. I don't know if the code means anything, but okay, it's opening up like the other one. We'll kind of test some of these other cards that are wizard products as far as like they come from what I mean. And I'm going to make a video on the product I'm speaking of, so you can be checking out that. I'll actually probably recording that today, and it'll go up after this video. But I'll be referring to this. This is what I'm talking about. I just want it to be, I'm just curious about it. So this is our Dominaria. And again, one of the reasons why I bought that product is I wanted, these are packs that otherwise aren't available in my area. I could probably order them online, maybe even for cheaper, but I figured, hey, let's have these and we'll just have some fun. All right, so we starting off with Dub. Enchant creature. Enchant creature is +2/+2 for strike. Okay, feels fine. Relic Runner. Fire Elemental. Charge. Creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Arbor Armament. Dark Bargain. Look at the top 3 cards. Your library, put 2 of them in your hand, and the other into your graveyard. Dark Bargain deals 2 damage to you. Rescue. Return target permanent you control to its owner hand. This is like the old boomerang. It'd be something like it would be going like a stasis deck or something. It's an instant spell. Yeah, this would definitely be a good one for those old stasis decks or those, you know, those type of control decks. Flying a 2/1 for 3 with flying, which is good, but it can't block, which whatever, it's an artifact. Rampaging Cyclops. It's so weird that these have like this white. I mean, I'm looking at this, has this weird emblem here, like the set logo or whatever, and it's just white. I keep thinking these are all freaking uncommons, but they're not. All right, here we go. Here's our first uncommon. Champion of the Flame. Trample Champion of the Flame gets +2 for each aura and equipment attached to it. Did I separate my? I didn't, did I? Here, let's separate our uncommons here. Bink. All right. Okay, Sage of Latnam. That one sounds familiar. Is that a reprint? I'll have to look that up. Sacrifice an artifact, draw a card. Okay. Oh baby. Anyway, it's a mythic. It's a dragon. I like dragons. It's a very expensive dragon. I mean, it's 7 mana when you have to have black, red, and green. If Dargaz reincarnated would die, instead exile it with 3 egg counters on it at the beginning of your upkeep. If Dargaz is exiled with an egg counter on it, remove an egg counter from it. If Dargaz has no egg counters on it, return it to the battlefield. Okay. All right. So cool. And then we got another uncommon here in the back. So I guess that's just the way they ordered them, huh? Weird. Tiana, ship's caretaker, flying first strike, 3/3 for 5. Whenever an aura or equipment you control is put into the graveyard from battlefield, you may return that card to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. All right, that's a card for sure. And we got her. All right. we got a mythic out of it. I mean, it's not great. I mean, I'm okay with the cards that I've received here. These are fun cards for me. I like the Shivan Reef. I like the Dargaz Reincarnated. Shivan, of course. Dragons. Yay. Shivan Dragons. Woo! All right. Fate Reforged. Now, I know I kind of looked these up beforehand. I know there's nothing really special in most of these anyway. But I'm pretty happy with what we've pulled out of these just random packs. So here we go. All right, I'll look through these commons later, just because I know again we're getting a little bit long in this video here. All right. Wild Slash, ferocious. If you control a creature with power 4 or greater, damage can't be prevented this turn. Wild Slash deals 2 damage to target creature or player. Cool. Sage Reverie, enchant creature. When Sage Reverie enters the battlefield, draw a card for each aura you control that attached to a creature. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each aura you control attached to that creature. Hello. Hi. Where's the Ice Chip? Come here. Ice Chip has to say hello in the very first video, so there you go. Battle Brawler. As long as you control a red or a white permanent, Battle Brawler gets +1/+0 to the and has first strike. Okay, a nice little 2/2 for 2. Okay, I mean I could dig on that. I could dig on that with a little red black deck or whatever. I mean that seems like it'd be all right. Temporal Trespass. Delve. Each card you exile from your graveyard while casting the spell pays for 1 mana. Oh my goodness. Take an extra turn after this one. Exile Temporal Trespass. That is also a mythic, isn't it? It is also a mythic. So we got two mythics. I mean it's 11 mana, but I mean is it like, would you play this in Commander? I mean that seems like you might be able to play this Commander, be like great late game, right? And of course we got a little Thornwood Falls land. Again, would you play this in a Commander deck? Is it something that'd be worth playing, or is it frowned upon? I don't know. So I mean, out of those 4 packs or 3 packs so far, we've gotten 2 mythics. We got a Shivan Reef that I like. So I mean, I'm liking these packs. I'm liking these packs. All right, moving on to the last one that was in that product, that the cube product that I'm going to talk about in another video. I just wanted to get these out of the way, but I'm liking them so far. I feel like for me personally, while they may not be the most valuable cards ever, I do like the cards for what they are and what they, So at any rate, all right. So let's get through these commons. Look through those. All right. God Pharaoh Statue. Spells your opponent cast cost 2 more to cast. Haha, screw you, buddy. At the beginning of your upkeep end step, each opponent loses 1 life. Oh my. Now that's got to be one. Would you Commander? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments, guys. Because I mean, it screws over everybody, and they all lose 1 life. They'd have to be looking for a way, wanting to get rid of this because it makes them, I don't know. That's cool. I mean, it's expensive to get out, but I mean, like, you're not gonna have a hard time getting stuff out, right? Gideon's Triumph. Target opponent sacrifices a creature that attacked or blocked this turn. If you control a Gideon Planeswalker, that player sacrifices 2 of those creatures. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty. That is a good looking card right there. I like that a lot. Kiora Behemoth Beckoner. Obviously, it's a Planeswalker. Whenever a creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. Untap target permanent. So you can, I'm aware you can only do that like once per turn, right? But I mean, for 3 mana, it's a 7, and you get to draw a card. So I mean, that's pretty neat. All right, cool. Talismir Fiend to Wolves. Apparently, she doesn't like wolves. Is that a polar, what is that? A polar bear or something? What, or is that like, what is that? Is it like a badger? At any rate, When Ptolemy, Fiend to Wolves, enters the battlefield, create Voja, Fiend to Elves, a legendary 3/3 green and white wolf creature token. Wait. Oh, Friend to Wolves. I'm. All right, so it's just a wolf. I'm pretty dumb. Okay, just so you guys aware, I'm not very intelligent. All right, my reading comprehension. This video's getting to the end, so I obviously cannot read correctly anymore. Not that I ever could. And whenever field under your control, you gain 3 life, and that creature fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. So this is of the ones that I've received so far. Not probably my least favorite, but I mean, if you're building like a wolf deck, obviously that's pretty cool, I guess. I've got an assassin. Ooh, death touch. So I don't know. So out of those 4 packs, 2 mythics, 2 rares. I like 3 of them. This one not so much, but for all I know, and again, the price of this should have already popped up on screen. Probably my least favorite of the 4 that we opened so far. All right, there you have it. The finale of my very first pack opening video for YouTube. Again, chopped up into 3 pieces just to make it a little bit more digestible for y'all. Any rate, once again, the video got kind of messed up for some reason, and the last 4 packs got cut off. I lost that footage, unfortunately, but we'll go ahead and go over the cards that I received right here. And we'll just go through them real quick. We got Sarkhan the Masterless. Really cool planeswalker. Not a whole lot of monetary value there, but I mean, me as a dragon fan, I love dragons and dragon decks. It seems like a card that I could have a lot of fun with in the future. Maybe put together some sort of dragon deck and have some fun with Sarkhan the Masterless. Drowned Secrets, a pretty cool blue card. I think it's a nice cheap card that I could probably have some fun with. Again, use some imagination to fit that in, but again, not really worth a whole lot. Cavalier of Flame, the most valuable card of the 4 that I got in those last 4 packs. Really cool. Lots of great ideas to use that. Should be a lot of fun. And finally, Growth Chamber Guardian. It's a 2/2 for 2, which you can bump up to actually a 4/4 pretty easily. You can go search for extra copies of it. And again, not a whole lot of value there, but I think that including Zendikar Rising's, party mechanics and some of that sort of thing, I think that there could be some really interesting ways, along with elf decks and stuff like that, to try to use Growth Chamber Guardian. So while, it's, like I said, it's not worth a whole lot, I still think it could have some fun with that particular card. Now, getting back to Jumpstart, again, throughout the video, we didn't make any major hits. We got a few valuable cards here or there, but the real value of Jumpstart, for me anyway, was just the enjoyment of playing with the product. Now, I had a friend over shortly after I actually opened up all those packs, and we went through, and what we did is we took all 20 packs. I had them face down, and we just each selected them at random, put 2 together, shuffled them up, and played each other, and just had a lot of fun. We'd go through each different combination, and it was such a lot of fun playing with those cards. It really felt like how Magic should be played. Just good old fun. Throw some cards together and go to town. They felt very balanced in my mind as far as the different combinations against other combinations. I never felt like in one matchup was completely overpowered or somebody wasn't in the match, but it was very interesting. When we'd flip over our packs and put them together, we'd think, okay, that one's probably gonna win, but then oftentimes it kind of went the other way. So it's really just a matter of a little bit of luck and, of course, a little bit of skill. But overall, I really like the Jumpstart product, and I look forward to hopefully Wizards makes more Jumpstart style products where you can just grab a couple packs, shuffle them together, and just go play. I think it'd be a really great sealed deck type format for tournaments and stuff like that. I think they could be a lot of fun, just as a kind of a side tournament or something like that. I think it's a great way to introduce new players to the game because the mechanics seem pretty simple, and it's just easy. Grab 2 packs once again, shuffle them together, and you're off to the races with some fun decks. Some of the synergies are really cool. Every time I put two decks together. They seem to go well together, so I think that they're fairly balanced. I don't know, man. I'm just a big fan of the product. I had so much fun playing with it, and I think you would too. I mean, if you haven't checked out Jumpstart, you liked the video, what you saw, like the cards that were in there, there's actually a lot better cards and a lot better decks out there. So, I mean, give it a chance. I don't know. I like it. I recommend it. And I look forward. I'm probably going to try to get my play group to go buy some packs and have a night where we just, play Jumpstart packs. And I think that would be a lot of fun. In fact, what I ended up doing with my Jumpstart packs is I just kept all those cards together. I'm not going to separate them out into my binder or anything like that. I just kept them together. So if we decided just to pull them out and just like, okay, I'm going to take this deck and this deck and we're just going to go play, we can do that. I think that, I don't have any plans on, putting those cards in my binder or pull them out for other decks unless, I guess it is possible I couldn't pull them out for other decks at some point. But hopefully, but ultimately I just plan on keeping them all together. But guys, thank you so much for checking out my videos. Thank you so much for subscribing. And if you haven't done it so far, click on the button below. You can also turn notifications on so you can be among the first to check out my brand new videos. And I've got a lot of videos on the way. I've actually got like 3 recorded right now that I need to edit. I plan on recording like 3 more this weekend, maybe even 4 more this weekend. And I've got so many great ideas, so many videos coming up, and you can be here on the ground floor. Just hit that subscriber button, turn notifications on. If you like the video, don't forget to give it that thumbs up, and of course, comment. I want to hear your thoughts. What are your thoughts on Jumpstart? What are your thoughts on the packs that I opened? What are some of your favorite cards? What have you opened up in Jumpstart? I mean, I just want to hear from you. This is, I've always been about my community. And speaking of, I also have my link to the Discord in the description below, as well as all my socials. I always have my DMs are open, so feel free to get a hold of me and we can chat about Magic or whatever, streaming, YouTube, whatever you want to talk about, man. I always check my DMs and I try to respond to every message I can. So, don't be afraid to hit me up. But guys, that's going to be it for this video, part 3 of my Jumpstart pack opening video. Thank you so much once again. And I guess there's nothing else to say, but see you in the next video.